What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Scooter Hut News. Today we are up to episode number 13, and we actually don't have that much to talk about this week. It's been quite a slow week in the world of scootering by the looks of it, but what I do have, I'm going to cover you for now anyway, so make sure you sit back, relax, and listen to this week's news. Fresh Zack Martin footy is always a pleasure to witness. With the release of his Heligrip OG Sloth Pro Series grip tape, Zack has blown us out of the water with this video part he has filmed while on the comeback from a wrist injury, which, to the looks of it, didn't really hold him back at all. The video was 3 minutes and 50 seconds of pure scootering at its finest. Zack has such an awesome style of riding which complements the technical difficulty going into some of the lines within the video itself. Everything just looked so damn effortless, but once you go back and rewatch what had just occurred, there was nothing simple about what he had just thrown down. I would usually point out some key heavy hitters within a video part for you to watch out for, but the entirety of this video was a banger from the first until the last trick. Everything. So do yourself a favor and go click the link in the bio and go and watch this video in its full. It is hands down one of my favorite video parts of 2018 this far. While on the topic of video parts, Ryan Myers has just released a new 6-minute long edit courtesy of Lucky Scooters. The title Lucky Break comes thanks to a broken foot which Ryan received while filming this part, which in turn pushed back the ability to film for quite some time, thus taking over a year to release. Broken foot or not, the video was well worth the wait as Ryan did not hold back with some fire tricks straight out of the gate. What I enjoy so much about this video part, it has a certain vibe to it that is pretty hard to capture in this day and age. It goes to show that it's not all about the tricks, but it also comes down to the filming, the editing, and also the song choice. All of these three above will have a massive influence on how a video turns out. The video is 6 minutes long, but I can promise you, you will sit through the entirety of it waiting and wanting more. As always, the link will be in the description below, so go ahead and watch it, please. Dane Forbes has left his, to my knowledge, first major sponsor, Grit Scooters. He may be an up-and-coming name in the world of scooters, but Dane Forbes is one of the best Australia has to offer in 2018. Dane took to his Instagram account 4 days ago to announce he will be parting ways with Grit Scooters after 18 months of being a part of the brand. He didn't shy away in letting everyone know that there are bigger things to come, which brings me to my next news story. Dane Forbes joins Apex Pro Scooters. Just 24 hours after parting ways from Grit, Dane has joined Apex. Definitely a wise choice by Apex, chucking this kid straight into a pro spot if you ask me, as I can guarantee he is going to be one of the next big things to come out of Australia. However, I personally feel as though there should have been a bit more time between departing one brand and announcing the joining of another, as it's now very clear that the arrangements with Apex were made well prior to leaving Grit. Either way, I see Dane being a major part of the Apex Pro team, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for himself and Apex. Rhys Rodgers has left Elite Scooters after just 2 months of being on the team. The announcement came on the 8th of April, which flew directly under my radar, but has since become apparent as Rhys has announced he has joined a new company within the last week. Which again, quite like Dane Forbes, brings me to my next piece of news. Rhys Rodgers has joined Mad Gear Pro Scooters. A decision which definitely seemed to come out of absolutely nowhere and has left a few people asking what the hell has just happened. Again, after Rhys being only a part of his now ex-sponsor, Elite Scooters, for only 2 months. Hopefully the decision to join MGP has been a right one, especially since the brand just lost one of their major key players in the form of Ryan Williams. I feel as though no matter whose wing Rhys is under, he's still going to be a major contender for the up-and-coming ASA Nationals that are actually going down this weekend in Sydney at Warehouse 11. So make sure you stay tuned next week to find out all the details on what has gone down at this event. We have yet another addition to yet another team, this time in the form of Zack Chappel and Fuzion Pro Scooters. If you haven't heard of Zack, you're in for a pleasant surprise, as this guy is insane when it comes to throwing his scooter around like it's a nunchuck. You may have seen him in one of Ryan Williams' vlogs or been tagged in an Instagram clip by one of your friends featuring some trick that does not seem like it should be possible on flat ground, except Zack makes it possible because it was the Instagram clip that you got tagged in, and anyway. Stoked to see that someone has recognized this guy's talent and swooped him up before anyone else could. So congrats to Fuzion and their new addition to their team. Anyways, guys, as I did say at the start of this video, it has been quite a slow week in the world of scootering. Not a lot to talk about this week, but as expected to be seen from time to time, not every single week are we going to have loads of content to talk about. Some weeks are going to be slow like this. But before I do sign off this week, we do have the hashtag ScootHut Clip of the Week, SH Clip of the Week. And this week's winner is Nathan Luke 1. Awesome double flip going into the foam pit there from Nathan. Hopefully within the next few weeks we can see that landed to the resi. So make sure in the future, Nathan, if you do decide to do this to a resi or even an actual box jump, make sure you do the hashtag SH Clip of the Week and we will make sure to feature it in a future episode. So it was short and sweet this week, but make sure you tune in next week, same time, same place, for yet another episode of Scooter Hut News. And until then, I'll see you later.